Trail. They have experienced at least 3 major crises of trust. Each time, the East paid a heavy price. The first betrayal occurred in the late 19th century, when the East was just defeated by the island nation. The Northern Bear pretended to help, joining several European countries to stop the island nation from occupying the peninsula. On the surface, it seemed like assistance, but in reality, it was to monopolize that territory. The ancient nation naively thought it had found an ally, only to invite a wolf into the house. The Northern Bear took the opportunity to gain control of the railway. Then it sent troops in, nearly capturing the entire Northeast. Ironically, it was the conflict between the island nation that ultimately stopped the Northern Bear's ambitions. The ancient nation was caught between 2 enemies. This was the first betrayal. As the ancients said, seeking skin from a tiger will lead to harm. After shaking hands with the Northern Bear, one should count how many fingers are left. The second betrayal was even more covert. In the mid-20th century, the Northern Bear did provide some aid to the East, helping to establish an initial industrial system. But this aid concealed hidden agendas. At a crucial international meeting, the Northern Bear secretly reached an agreement with maritime nations to divide the East's rights and territories. What was most painful was that many lands of the East were drawn out as permanent buffer zones without their knowledge. When the leaders of the East later questioned this decision, the response was straightforward. This was to prevent the East from cutting off the Northern Bear's lifeline once it grew strong. They had never regarded the East as a true ally, but rather as a potential threat. The third betrayal was even more insidious. The Northern Bear helped the East build many factories, but then unilaterally tore up the contracts. It withdrew its experts and demanded immediate repayment of huge debts. This was akin to cutting off support right after a loan for a house. A classic case of betrayal. Even more absurdly, the Northern Bear proposed to establish a joint fleet